Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are we doing today? What's up? What's up? It is 2:52 in the morning, and I am having a very beautiful day. Uh, it is incredibly windy outside. Lots of snow out there, so I've been trying to stay warm inside. I hope that you've all been doing the same thing. We're going to be playing some more Magic the Gathering today. I didn't really feel like playing anything high energy at the moment. Might have a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be moving a lot of my stuff over uh, into the other actual like house, and just to kind of weather out the storm a little bit. We're supposed to be receiving a lot more snow, and I'm telling you what, we are going through that propane. It's like 20-pound cylinder a day kind of thing running on low. So yeah, it's definitely been cold. I think it's like negative 15 outside. That's negative 15 Fahrenheit up here, and the wind is blowing about 30 miles an hour. So that's wonderful. We're just gonna go ahead and forget the world, play our Magic the Gathering, and enjoy y'all's company. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. How is everyone? Looks like the season ended on us, y'all. Unfortunately, it looks like the season ended before I was able to progress any further. Dang it! I should have played some. I should have played more yesterday. But I did get 1,000 gold. I got 3 Lorwyn Eclipse packs, so that's pretty cool. I got a Lorwyn Eclipsed Realms land. This is cool. As this landers, choose Elemental, Elf, Fairy, Giant, Goblin, Kith, Kin, Merfolk, or Treefolk. Spend this man to cast. Okay, that's really cool. And then I got another one called Mutable Explorer. It's a shapeshifter. When it enters, create a tapped Mutavault token. Mutavault allows you to tap it for a mana. Oh, this land becomes a 2/2 creature type. It's also still a land. So this is a token land? How cool is that? And it's green. I like that. I really, really like that. Really like that. Alright, well, my constructed placement was gold tier 4 is apparently where I finished. I know I got to platinum.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest. If you complete
doing ranked.
you'll get
Am
a
I
reward.
still platinum or no?
When you're
Like,
ready to play again.
what are we doing? What's going on? Let me pull out mono white aggro here. Pull mono white aggro out and see what's happening right now on the ranked scene. Simo. That should actually be fine. Hey, what's going on, Andrew Smith? You caught me playing my white deck. I was jumping back in to see if where we're at. I think the season ended. So I kind of just jumped right back in here with like a really fast playing deck. That way I can see if we're starting the season over, or if it ended, or if I've still got my progress. It says I ended at gold 4, but I was platinum, I think. I thought it did end. I got some rewards. Need to get to mythic again. Okay. So what comes after gold? Is there gold, platinum, and then mythic? Is that the way it goes? Because I've never really gotten up the ladder, or attempted to, on arena very often. So what is that? Nah, we're not doing this. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, then mythic. Oh my gosh. So I wasn't even halfway finished with the ladder. Ah, you're also playing a white deck. You're funny. You're funny. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make you wish you didn't do that. That's what I'm gonna do. Sheesh. Yeah, it is really cold out there. I hope it's not that cold where you're at. We're supposed to be getting more snow. We've got like 8 inches of snow sitting outside right now. Just blowing around, you know. Oh, you got your card back? Oh, wow, cool, dude. Sick. That's sick, man. That's real good stuff, bro. I'm gonna go Scavenger again, and then I'm gonna Shelter by Ghost my Scavenger, and then I'm gonna Scavenger and go ahead and... Oh, it has Ward, you little... Oh. Well, I'll take this. And I'm gonna swing. So in order to move up after platinum, you need a 50% win rate. Okay, so with this deck, that wouldn't be a problem. With this deck, I'm looking at like a 70% win rate. All right, you know, I don't know how it is higher up, but in the lower brackets, I'm definitely far, far, far beyond 50% win rate. Yeah, I'm gonna block, dude. Why would you attack me like that? You just really screwed yourself up, my guy. Yeah, he realized what he did there. He should not have attacked me. He should not have attacked me. But I'm guessing he thought where I attacked last time with the spellbook guy. The spellbook dude's got vigilance.
You got a quest.
So he's got vigilance, I think, on my turn or always. So what that means is, big boy, I had a blocker for you. And yeah, whenever my Sheltered by Ghost re-entered the battlefield, because you took it only until he left the battlefield and put it under yours, he re-ETB'd, which was going to allow me to take your enchantment thing again if it didn't get taken the first time by the, yeah. So it's looking like, yes, it did reset. Now, is it keeping, it is keeping score again. So now what I want to do is, these games are actually a little bit grindier. These, playing with the Blood and Cotton. And I really, 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 really would love to just speed through back to gold where I was. How long is a season? That's what I want to know. How long? Oof. Is a Magic the Gathering season? A month. Yeah, this is a different deck. I don't really think that I love this, but gosh. Whoa. That wind is insane. Each month it resets and you get rewards depending on your rank. Yeah. Yeah, so I got my rewards already. Hello on Fire 53 over there on Velora. Hello, Velora. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good night. Good morning. It's 3:01 a.m. here. So that's why it did me a constructed and a draft. So my draft rank was really low. I'm gonna mulligan, and I'm gonna keep this one, and I'll put back. Well, I'm gonna put back the Buster Sword, of course. I don't want it in my hand. Like, yeah, I could have already had it in my hand and used him to search for a different enchantment. But I don't want to. Trying to learn. I didn't get any, I did not get, oh my god. I really just got a bunch of planes and I didn't get any of my red. I needed some red, man. What you got here? Is this a tree? It's Trent. Don't you dare. Another planes. Oh, cool. Good gosh. Oh yeah, so my commander deck needs more land. I need more land for sure. What type of non-land permanent do they have that would, like, oh, the artifact would enter and resolve without effect? No, thank you. Not for that. Not with it. Oh, our first creature. We've got our first creature, ladies and gentlemen. What does it want me to resolve? As if I can actually do something here. Might as well use it, right? Yo, so how you been doing? How you been? It's been a couple days. Oh, God, I was really wanting something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've got 5. I could run Steiner, and then you could slash to a target creature. Got me opening up packs because I've not logged into this game in ages. Hey, look, if you haven't logged in a long time, you've got a lot of packs. I'm gonna save that. Is that an instant? That is an instant. I'm gonna save that. What the heck was that? Oh, my binders slipped over on my shelf over there. What you gonna do? Well, okay. No. I'm gonna use it. Now you got one flyer. He said good game? What do you mean? You scooped? Broski, what? No way, man. What did you... I'm still gold tier 4. I started back in gold tier 4. Andrew Smith, explain this to me, please. I drank a bit tonight, but as I don't get drunk, I should still be fairly helpful. That's funny, man. That's funny. Nah, I to be honest, I have a drink every time I go play Magic with the guys. We always meet up at a local brewery. It's a community brew house down in town in Mount Airy. It's in North Carolina, where a lot of us are from. I don't currently live there now, but we meet up down that way, and they have all kinds of craft beers and stuff, and real good atmosphere. They got pizza and stuff, and then they'll let 4 of us roll up in there, take over a whole table inside, and use it just for Commander and drink beer and eat pizza. They just honestly, I don't know, they don't care. They like us, I guess. Your liver's fairly healthy. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't drink much. When I do drink, it's like a max of 2 beers. And I'm pretty sideways at that point, so I just take it slow and don't drink a lot. I like to be able to just have a couple, good craft beers and enjoy it responsibly, as they said on the commercials as we were growing up. It's an adult beverage. It's specifically that you drink it like it's a beverage. You don't drink. Well, some people drink 12 Dr. Peppers in one sitting, but I don't do that, and I'm certainly not going to drink 12 beers in one sitting. But when you reset, you go down 1 to 2 major ranks. Okay, so yeah, but I'm playing standard ranked right here, and I'm still gold 4. So I was gold 4 whenever the season ended. I guess, did the season actually end? I'm so confused. So if you were low plat, you got the low gold. Oh, okay, that's what happened. And it says maybe when I logged in, when it showed me what my rank was, that was what the rank had been reduced to. But I think I got platinum for the gold 4 rewards. Dude, again, man, what is with this? Can I have a good hand this time? I'm going first. I need something. Come on, dude. I'll put this in next because I can't use anything anyway. Boy, that green is fast. How the hell do I have 2 of those in this deck? Oh, okay, that's right. Never mind. This is standard. Yeah, so my commander, that reminded me. My commander deck needs more mana in this game. I have an issue with, I've got an issue with drawing enough mana. drop this off right here. When the season resets, it tells you what rewards you get and where you would be placed. Okay, that's what it was. It told me where I would be placed. Look, we got Badger Mole here, you guys. He's playing Badger Mole. God dang it, I hate this person already. They need to do something about this card, man. Like, you hear about it all over the place online. Yeah, that's enough. I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I don't really want to play this guy anymore. I should have been playing mono white. You know, up here, I need to be playing something like that, to be honest with you, if they're going to be as nasty as they are. Hell yeah. You gonna block or what, buddy? I bet you won't. I can play this card as long as I control lightning. You know what that means? That means I can play the card. That doesn't mean that I have to cast it. That means this card, Samurai's Katana, is free. As long as I control her, I should be able to cast this for free. And I'm wondering why it didn't allow me to cast it for free. Well, not cast it, but, you know, play it. You may play that card for as long as you control lightning. I'll drop the Ravenaster just because, and I'm gonna see if this, yeah, it's making me tap, so it's still making me pay the cost for it. That's gotta be a weird difference in arena versus like actual TCG, because I've got like if you were to have mono white does fine against the meta. But if you have, like, say you can technically, there's like a one-eyed somebody that specifically lists Black Lotus in its text, and its text, like, you have to be able to resolve its text, and it is legal. If it's your commander, you can technically put a Black Lotus in your deck, said you had one, who has one. But then it says, I think something like when it attacks or when it does something, it's got a trigger effect that says, you can search your deck for a card. There's another card in there that says if you were to search your deck, you can play this card. So you would play the card out of your deck immediately without paying the cost because you're not casting it. So I'm just kind of curious. I'm not going to attack. Sweet, bro. Pop that sucker. Wait, that's not an enchantment. Wait, it is. It is absolutely an enchantment. It's an artifact. Damn. I've lost this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just play the decks like this, like the things that I really enjoy. Okay, so first of all, I don't care if Cloud comes out or not, because that thing needs to go. And then I can bring out Cloud using White Arsite to tap that. And Cloud's going to go ahead and grab you-know-what. And then nobody's going to be attacking this turn. I hate the mentality, but 90% of ranked after play does that, so you need to be prepared to fight against those top tier meta decks. It's exactly the same way it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I usually have like an anti-meta strategy on Yu-Gi-Oh! So I usually find specifically what breaks a deck, what everyone's playing the most, and then I play strategies or mix strategies into my deck that specifically just make their strategies unplayable whatsoever. If someone's doing fusion summoning, then I'm playing non-fusion area. which is a 3-up. It means as long as it's a continuous spell stays on the board, and as long as it exists on the board, players can't fusion summon. So their whole entire mechanic of their deck is just busted. As long as I control that card, it's searchable. Um, so I do things like that. I'll run like trap decks, counter decks, high interruption and stuff, because they're just vomiting out things left to right, just 20 monsters at a time or something in one turn. Sacrifice this for this effect. Sacrifice that, summon this thing's effect triggers, and this thing effect chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and then on chain 3 I activate this from my hand to search my deck for this. And Yu-Gi-Oh is just, I enjoy Magic much more. Like, I totally understand. I'm like a level 1 judge for Yu-Gi-Oh. And I mean, I've got to say, it's probably one of the most annoying games. I fucked up, dude. I really screwed up, man. I shouldn't have cast Beatrix. Right now it's the Lesson deck, the Ouroboros deck, Demir Kato, Mono White Voltron, and Sultai Reanimate. So I've seen the Sultai Reanimate. I've seen Mono White Voltron, which is what I've been playing to counter pretty much, because the Lesson deck deals with dumping mills a whole lot from what I've seen. And I really like to exile cards from the graveyard with that one soldier. He'll exile cards from the graveyard, and they can't get their lesson card effects because they need 3 or more lessons in the graveyard for that one thing that they run. And then, yeah, you got me, dude. It's totally cool. I'll block anyway, though. The Ouroboros deck, I'm not sure if I recognize that, or what that is based off of the name. I don't know if I can piece it together. Demir Kato, I'm not certain about that either. But I know that I'm seeing this Badger a lot, and I'm seeing a deck that uses landfall really, really bad. Like, loads of land, just landfall decks are really prevalent.
What an adventure.
I don't know if they're always
well
really
on your way
prevalent,
to being
but
a great
so you need
planeswalker.
Graveyard Hate. I love Ghost Vacuum, rest in peace. Okay, yeah, so right over here, I do have Graveyard Hate. I also have Board Exile and Destruction when I need it. In this Mono White Aggro here, that's the one you just faced. Oh, okay, so that's the Ouroboros deck. Gotcha. So yeah, I do have Veteran Survivor, which at the beginning of my second main phase, if this creature's tapped, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. As long as there are 3 or more card exiled with this creature, it gets +3/+3. I have 4 of those. So I have major Graveyard Hate, and all I gotta do is swing with them or get them tapped. It's quite easy to do. We have Sheltered by Ghost, which is exile non-land permanent an opponent controls until this R leaves the battlefield, and then I can enchant my creature. I enchant the Scavenger. The Scavenger not only gets +1/+0, but puts a +1/+1 on himself. You know how this works. And then I think we've got another removal in here. Seam Rip. Seam Rip's that other removal, so that's an exile non-land permanent. So we're not destroying, we're not making their cards really like, we're trying to dodge their trigger effects from what I can tell. We're trying to dodge trigger effects or activation, like conditional activation effects or something. That's a great Graveyard Hate card. Yeah, we got the Graveyard Hate in here. We've got board removal. We have interruptions. We've got pops. And it's Voltron, so like I'm sure you've seen this, probably this a list very similar to this or very close to this, probably a million times this season. If it's really prevalent, it's just what I've seen. I saw that it was being played a lot, so I built it to counter that specifically. I came back into this playing like a red, was it a red black deck and a green and black deck, just the structure decks, and I couldn't keep up. I won. Like out of 5 games, I'd win like maybe 1 or 2. So you need sweepers of 4+ damage sweepers. So usually what we do, every creature in this deck buffs itself or another creature, and then every enchantment that's going to come out most of the time, with the exception of Seam Rip and with the exception of Wonderweave Aerialist, is not going to buff another creature necessarily. But this thing gives me flying. It'll get Ward 2. If I was to throw something like Ethereal Armor on it, give it a +1/+1 for each enchantment I control, and it has first strike. Yeah, I got my +4 sweepers. So this guy here is actually this deck here is actually loaded and loaded and ready to go for what's going on right now with the sweats. You know, I like to enjoy the finer things. I like to enjoy the more relaxed side of Magic the Gathering, just like I do in Yu-Gi-Oh. But there are times where, you know, if you want, you know, if you can't take the heat you get out of the kitchen kind of deal, well, I'm showing up with the same tools that they've got. And like you said, you know, I really hate the mentality of the fact that people are just running whatever's meta, but they do it in every TCG. It's prevalent across every single TCG that you look at. You're going to find the top meta. It will always exist. There will always be this group of the best cards, and then if you're not playing those, you are being thrown all over the place by these decks, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you start to either find a direct counter to what they're doing, and that's your specific win con is to specifically counter theirs, um, or yeah, play what they're playing and get better at it than they are. You said look at Cutzel Flanker. What is that? Is that a deck list or something? Oh, this is a creature, huh? Yeah, it is. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Cutzel's Flanker for each creature that left the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay, so I like that. It's a Cat Warrior. It's a 3-drop, right? Exile the player's graveyard. That's some serious graveyard hate, which would be wonderful for lessons. Gain 2 life, Scry Tier, which I really don't mind that. It's a cheap card. It's low cost. Like I said, it's a 3-drop. It's a creature, so it has utility. It can be flashed at instant speed. The only thing is that you would have to flash at EA after blocking, or you would have to find a way to rid yourself of oh, okay. So you're not worried about the first or the second effect. You're just specifically focused on the third and final effect there, that you can choose when it ETBs, you can exile their graveyard, so you can flash it. So they'll do something that requires lessons in their graveyard. On the stack, you flash Cutzel's Flanker. Flanker comes in, you choose exile target player's graveyard. Exile their graveyard. On the stack, the graveyard is exiled, Flanker is resolved, and then their card there that deals with the their enchantment or whatever it is that deals with the lessons in their graveyard, they're just exiled and they're gone whenever their card goes to resolve. That's really nice, and you can scry. I mean, it's got a lot of utility. I can see that. My chair keeps sinking because the piston in it, it's like, I think it's leaking, like one of the seals are bad. Finally, I've had this chair for a very long time. I like it. My thing is I'm gonna need to run a 4 of. That's the only thing. I would have to run it at a 4 of, and I will say out of the 100, maybe the 80 games, the last 80 games I've played over the last 3 days, I've seen the lessons 10 times, 11, 12 times, maybe 13, 14, not that much. And then when I do see them, I really have no issue dealing with them. I've lost a couple times, but I'm gonna be completely honest when I say this. You know, this is the
What an
lessons,
adventure. You're well on your way
airbending.
to being a great
They typically do a lot of
planeswalker.
airbending. You'll usually
You
see
got a
like that
quest.
badger in there
If
a
you
lot
complete it,
sometimes,
you'll get
or
a
a lot of the
reward.
times it's like blue.
Go here when
They
you're
run
ready
blue
to play again.
in those lesson decks. Um, but I don't really have too much issue with them. I'm gonna run mono white again, switch off, and then and hope that I get one of those lesson decks. I would actually like to play against another one. I don't hate the experience. It's fun. I mean, a deck's a deck. You don't want to be that kind of player who hates on somebody because they play a certain thing, right? I mean, everybody's entitled to play what they want, I guess, and as long as they're having fun, then I'm happy for them. I just wish everybody wouldn't do it. But they're doing it maybe for the same reason I am. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just tryhards. We're going to mulligan. Haha, we're keeping that. God have mighty, look at this. So beautiful. I just don't have removal. I don't love that, but we're going to keep this. Because that leap, I like to fake them out with that leap. Ah, damn it, I got to drop one too. I'm probably going to add that Cutzel's Flanker in. I'm going to copy this deck, and I'm going to run a copy of it side by side and see how that Cutzel's Flanker works. If I can tie it in and it doesn't get in the way, which I don't see how it would get in the way, then I'll make it a staple for this. As far as this goes, damn, bro. I would have to get rid of this. Hey, on fire. I hope you got some good pulls over there. All right, you know we're playing the land for turn, and we are not. We are. They've got a bat, so I don't know if they've got removal. But Lord, I hope they don't. We're gonna go Shard Mage Rescue, and then we're gonna go power up, and then we're gonna go Ethereal Armor, and then we're gonna power up again. I do have Hexproof and First Strike. I'm gonna swing for 6, because you don't not swing for 6 when you've got an opening like that. That's just goofy. You didn't do anything again. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and spellbook Vendor. Vendor comes in. We're going to go next to attack. Vendor is going to auto-pay 1 targeting. Optimistic Scavenger. Optimistic Scavenger is going to target itself again. We're going to swing with Scavenger for 9. I'll scry 1. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, you said I only played the Shard Mage as a response. However, there was nothing going on. And I would usually use the Shard Mage as a response where it has flash, and if they're attacking, they think they can get over a creature, I can just plus it and they don't get over the creature, or I can take out theirs and break whatever strategy they've got going on. But if the opponent's doing what that one was doing right there, a whole bunch of nothing except for playing land, I'm going to attach Shard Mage to my Scavenger to +2 on that guy, so I can go ahead and aggro as hard as possible. You know what I mean? Like we're you know, until we see that we need to start thinking about what we're doing, we have a very brain dead strategy for this mono white deck, and I hate it. But it's kind of hard to mess up. The deck does like one thing really well, and it's Voltron. If they have removal, you're done. That's exactly right. That thing had hexproof. I should have been. I should have gave it ward. That would have been the best thing. Ward is always really good. But yeah, they didn't have anything on me there, so I felt confident with just throwing all my eggs in one basket. This is good too. This is good. This is not great, but it's okay. Red Hots, man. I love Red Hots. We're gonna go veteran. Just because I'd like to see or try to bait out his removal if he's got any. There it is. You see that? I didn't want that to be scavenger or like a vendor. Next turn, if he makes a creature, I've got a sheltered. See, now I know he's running red and black, so there's a fair chance he's got a lot of removal here. Realistically, if I wanted to be safer and present more of a problem to him next turn, I'll pass and I won't use my mana for anything that I'm doing here, because I don't want to lose my vendor to another removal. And I can give it ward too. So what we would do is for this we would go scavenger and watch. He's probably got a removal of some sort, and then we're going to go vendor. Vendor's going to come in. I'm not going to be able to pay this time, but he has 2 creatures that he's got to try to remove this time. So I have another scavenger in hand, so I'm safe on that end of on that play. He is looking at the scavenger. He's going to exile this. He exiled the one in my hand, and he's going to pop this. He's going to get my hand again. Bro, you need to leave my hand alone. I hate people that mess with my hand. I mean, I don't hate people that mess with it, but I hate when people go into my hand. Or just like troll decks. Like this deck seems like a deck that's specifically designed to troll people. So I'm gonna plains. I'm gonna sheltered. Targeting this. And then I'm gonna target myself. I'm gonna grab this. And then we're gonna next, and we're swinging again. In that turn, move to you. I've got hexproof and lifelink. Destroys all creatures. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Some things make Magic the Gathering very annoying. People like this. I don't stand people like this. He's not made a single creature. He's just removed, removal. He's trying to burn off my resources. Yeah, you can fuck yourself, dude. I'm not usually that rude about it, but the dude's been in my hand. He's going in my graveyard. He's going in my library. He's exiling everything that I have. He's not letting me play the game at all, period. So I won't play with him. Simply put.
What an adventure.
Easy 1, 2, 3,
You're well
right?
on your way to being a great planeswalker.
I'm just going to keep this hand because they're going first, and I can draw one off of it. It's already a good hand. You've got Hawk. You're mono white aggro too. No, you're not. Okay. I love their I love their creature thing. Look, just a slugfest right here, dude. Just a slugfest. Ah. I'll take this one. Yeah, he's got a removal. I was gonna say, do you have something for this? Like, for real, dude? I bet you again. God almighty. Bro, what is up with these people tonight, man? Sheesh, my guy. Looks like I have dropped some frames already, though. That's kind of interesting. Bro, I'm getting sick of this guy, man. Why do people do that? That is so shitty. Like, I would beat your ass in real life after a game like this. I would say if it were a tournament and I'd paid money and somebody came in with something like this, probably wouldn't like them very much. Block if you like. Nah. What is that? Death touch? Choose blockers for this? Of course. It does have first strike, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh, wow. Getting some pretty disgusting shit in rank tonight, you guys. I think I opened up Magic the Gathering Arena again. I closed it because I didn't want to sit there while he trolled me out for like 30 minutes doing that. If it puts me back into the game, I'm going to quit it again. Okay.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Try again.
You got
This
a
time I'll play
quest.
with something fun.
If you complete it, you'll get a reward.
Again. All planes, once again. I need to adjust the ratios, I think, in this deck, because the amount of times that I draw all planes and no mountains at all is just way too frequently. This happens way too much. Alright. I got a mountain. I can't do the Mog. I'll do this thing. I can do the Mog next turn. If you want to, I'll attack you with this. If you want to block it, that's cool. No? Oh. I did get some good cards. Sorry, was in an intense battle. Hey, you're good, bro. You're good. No problem. On fire. Or bro, miss, or whoever. I do hope that you had a really good battle there, and I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm splashing around in the water here. Yo, I can't stand this cold weather, man. I don't like it. Shoo, you. Come on, bub. You gonna do something? Yeah, there we go. I have to block with that? No. Dang it. That's kind of lame. Whee! I got a land for next turn, even if I don't draw into one. Yeah! Oh, you got a card you can draw? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there. Wait. You don't have what you need for that. Another planes. Yay, cloud trigger. Samurai's Katana for sure. I'm enjoying getting my ass whipped with these cards I have yet to see. Hello, I'm laughing away. I'm also a dude now. You don't have to keep guessing. Hey, it's all good. I just don't want to like offend anybody. You know how the world is today. I was born in '91 and things were a little different. Things have changed throughout my life, and you gotta be careful sometimes. You just like, not that like, even if you don't really care if you offend someone or not, you kind of want to like be mindful just so you don't open up that can of worms. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you understand. Also, I know you're multi-streaming. What do you use to view chat? So, do I not have enough for this? No, I don't. To view chat, I'm actually looking at everything through OBS. Yeah, I'm actually looking at everything through OBS right now. And I use custom browser docs. So there for Velora, you can, you can copy the OBS browser doc, or you can just grab the link. Yeah, they're all independently. Yep, they're all independent. I don't have them all consolidated into one chat. And I haven't quite figured out how to get Velora in my chat box that I use for like Streamlabs. Because I don't think Streamlabs like supports Velora yet, where Velora is so new. Yeah, they're all separate though. Unfortunately. Alright, you're gonna try to block. However, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now you got the blockers you need. Something's gonna die. That's the only thing you block? Mistake. Oh, my chair is going down. Do I not have enough for it? No, I don't. But yeah, no integrations. So you can for sure add the pop-out chat box as a dock. It also has activity feed built in. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it set up as a custom browser dock right now over on my OBS. So I've got right now I have Twitch over to the left, Velora dead center, and then YouTube over to the right for the 3 that I'm streaming on now. And if I had Kick, I would just add Kick in there and have 4 up top. I just don't. I don't stream to 4 platforms at once a lot of the time. I like to stream at around 10,000 kilobits per second for a bit rate to have a good quality stream on the platforms that will allow that. And it kind of reduces the amount of platforms I can stream to at one time. Big buddy, I'm sorry about this and everything, but we're gonna suplex that thing so you don't block me with it. You can crew too, that's completely cool too. I will try to cast this, and we'll go ahead and take care of that, and we're just gonna auto pay for everything. Another creature, one or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying. Draw a card. Alright. Now we've got attackers. You have Menace. Where did Cloud's sword go? Oh, it's over here on her. So this will be blocked by 2. 1. And you have 1 blocker. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 damage on board. And he can block 4 of it. I've got lethal. I'm gonna go for it. You'll have to block the Moog. I mean, you don't have to block the Moog, but that would have been the best move to block the Moog. We got it! That was a long deck for an aggro. Oh, it wasn't aggro though, that was, oh, that makes sense, I was Cloud. You're in the Cloud deck. And we got a reward. We'll claim that pack.
What an adventure.
And let's pull some packs. Let's rip some packs, y'all. I think I got 4 Lorwyn packs. Whoa. Holy cow, that was a lot of packs. Did it rip everything at once? It did. Eclipse Flamekin. That's an elemental. I like that. Got a shapeshifter. Yeah, someone's saying they're broadcasting 3 platforms at 10,000 kilobits per second. Your stream quality is great. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I am thinking Velora is 10K. Let me double check that. I'm fairly certain I'm running Velora at 10. Because I think I tested to see if Velora would allow it. I think Twitch allows like 6,000 or so. So I think I'm streaming at 6,000 kilobits per second on Twitch. And then I think I'm doing like 12,000. I think I'm doing like 10,000 on YouTube, 10 or 12,000. The max output from my kbps right now is around 10,000. So I think I might have maxed out at 10,000 on YouTube also. I know for a little while I was streaming at 12, but Kate also was streaming, so I reduced the quality a little bit. Grave Shifter. Ooh, I like it. Gathering Stone, that's good. I've dropped 412 frames since my stream started. That's 0.1% of the total frames. And I'm only using 34% of my CPU with OBS, all of my everything and the game running. It's not bad. I like the Gathering Stone. That's a good card. It's a 4-drop, but I have it in a deck that I play it for free out of, usually. I like this. Yes, I got a common wild card. Good old wild cards. Vile Boggart. Gross. Actually, I love this card. You said, oh, all right, yep. So I think a total collectively, cumulatively, I think I might be pushing like 26K, which my machine can do without overloading its encoder, because I'm using different encoders for each platform that I stream to. I'm not using the same exact encoder for each one, and I'm not piggybacking like Twitch off of my main YouTube encoder, so that way there's no I'm not overloading them that way. And I'm using hardware encoding. I've got a 6750 XT over here. I think it's a 12 gigabyte model, 3 fans of 32 gigabytes of DDR5 in here, and or is it DDR4? I think it's DDR4. I don't know. It's decent. It's good RAM. It's been a while since I made it. I think DDR5's out now though. DDR5 for like DIMMs. DDR5 was out for a long time for GPUs, and now the GPUs have DDR6, GDDR6. But then DDR6 will be out in DIMM form probably within the next 3 to 5 years, once this RAM freak out chills out. Y'all want to see something funny? I ripped this out of a laptop earlier when I went to go get a shower. Ripped it out of just one of my extra laptops sitting around. Looked up that RAM. You know that RAM is $150. Those are 4 gigabyte sticks. This is stupid. Right now is not a good time to be like overclocking your machines and stressing them really bad. Look, my bit rate's dropping again. Yeah, my bit rate's doing that thing where it goes in and out and it gets unstable. And I don't know why. I'm going to drop off on Twitch and see what happens. Yeah, the stream gets all glitchy and stuff, unfortunately. So I'm sitting at 10,000 with like 2 little yellow bars, and it dropped down to 9. It goes down to 5,000 and I get green bars, and it goes down to 3,000, back up to 9,000, 10,000 yellow bars, 8,000, 11,000, 8,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 9,000, 10,000, stabilized. So I don't know what happens or why that does that. But last night it started doing it, and it would not stabilize. So, or not last night, but the night before. So I was streaming. I think I was going on like a 6-hour stream. I was just going to keep going, but my internet just, the bit rate just started tanking, going up like crazy, going above what I'm supposed to be even streaming at. So I don't know what. It's usually my ISP playing with me, your service provider. That could be it. I mean, I probably have used well over 2,000 gigabytes this month, and I'm on T-Mobile home internet. I have the unlimited, but probably I mean, it is technically a metered connection, if you will. So maybe that's what they're doing. But I don't know. It seems fine right now, I think. Lemon will hold. I had that used on me a couple games ago. Elder Auntie, which is cool. I like that. This is neat. I like this. Actually, I have that in one of my elf decks. Sorry. We got a rare wild card. Okay, we got a... What is this, mythic? Ooh. Ooh. Another. To begin your first main phase, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X. Non-land cards where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. For each of those colors, you may exile a card of that color from among the revealed cards, then shuffle, then cast the exiled cards this turn. What a confusing card text. And a mythic wild card. Wonderful. Excellent. Well, hey, that was cool. They do slow you down after so much data use. Yeah. I think so. I think you're
well
right.
on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Like I haven't really noticed it in the
quest.
past.
If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play again.
But I mean, I'm absolutely certain it does happen. However, I'm supposed to have like basically unbridled speed. I do know that the home internet runs on a different protocol and is like cell phone service takes priority over that. So whenever the cell phone network is congested, it will prioritize traffic on that end of things, and then the home internet side of things suffer a little bit. There'll be higher latencies, lower uploads, lower downloads. But it's generally not a problem where I'm at, as I am on top of a mountain at 3,000 feet elevation off of the Blue Ridge Parkway, in a place where pretty much no one lives. Our population census is like 60 for our town, if that. And half of those people live in Florida, half the year, most of the year. So, like, this is a very inhospitable place to live. It is not cool. It is in Virginia, but this place sucks. There's like everything about this place sucks. I mean, the summer is nice, but the spring is wet and crazy windy, and then the fall is crazy windy, and then the winter is crazy cold, crazy snowy, crazy windy. Yeah, spring's definitely our wet season. I think I'll run the mono white. No, I don't want to. I really want to play this one some more. I like it. Really enjoying it. I think I'll at least play for another good 30 minutes or so at the very, very least. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm actually going to be moving a lot of the stuff here in the studio over to our other studio. And it's like our temporary place. Basically, it's essentially our office. Just because it's getting so cold over here. We live in tiny homes, and it's getting so cold over here. We're using so much gas and burning so much wood that it's just not really efficient. We don't really have a power bill, but if we run like electric heaters, we will not have power for very long. We'll use up every bit that we have. So, that being said, I got a small, like, Mr. Buddy, my buddy heater over here, leading to a 20-pound cylinder outside. I'm playing against elves, y'all. And yeah, it keeps it relatively warm in here. It's not super warm, but as I said, relatively speaking, my arms aren't freezing. My feet are cold because the ground's cold, but Up here is really nice. I gotta get a fan to blow that heat back down. Would you stop making elves, please? I would really appreciate it if you just quit making elves. That would be so cool. You said I feel that I'm on top of a mountain too, right next to a ski resort. Ew. Ew. Sheesh. Man. Yeah. We're the highest elevation for the area around us. And Mount Airy is 1,000 feet. Where we're at, it's close to 3,000. And the storms will come in from back here and back here, and they'll crash into our mountain. And we're just like inside of a big foggy cloud, sometimes for weeks. And then during the snowstorms, we're literally inside of the cloud that is dumping the snow on the Piedmont below us. Yo, I don't enjoy it. I ain't even gonna say I do, but it's a peaceful life. It's an alternative way to live, you know. We don't have a normal house. We don't do things normally. Do things our way. What's up, Kate the Great? That's the one that does it with us too. She's out here with me in the cold. Does all the same stuff I do. She's awesome. I hope my kids grow old, I can head more south. Yo, I think I'm trying to move to the desert. In all reality, because I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold. I like it hot. I like it warm. Can't stand the cold. And the desert gets really cold. Don't get me wrong, but damn it, where can I go that's always warm? Oh, no, it's an island. I don't want to get washed out. I don't really like the idea of islands either, because they really get hit with those hurricanes bad. Like, they wipe out complete full islands, hurricanes and tornadoes, and I'm not. Honestly, I don't know if there's a better place to live. I think that I'm probably in the best place that I could possibly be in at this moment. Really. Nah, I gotta have nighttime coolness, but better than day and night. Yeah, no. I don't, I mean, like, I need it to be cool at night, but I don't like cold at night, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be cold. I like to be able to get out from underneath those blankets and, like, the air in the room be a comfortable temperature to step out in, and not, like, be like, oh my god, it's so cold, I don't want to get out of the bed. I really like to just jump out of the bed as soon as my eyes open in the morning, just get, feet hit the floor running for the day. And it's really hard to do when it's cold. But Kate, she likes it cold at night. She sure does. Absolutely. Doubling season? Homeboy, you're a son of a something. Yeah, you know that. To a target creature. That's not fortunate. I don't like that. It's not good enough. Shot him. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. He can block 2, 3, 4. Block everything. Things will die. My double strike is not going to... But a creature's going to gain menace. Let me see. He didn't block with nothing. What was that all about? Why didn't you block? Bro was doing elves with doubling season.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest.
That's upsetting. I mean, I love doubling season. I play it in my squirrels deck. I love that. I just like... I was expecting them to do a lot more. It wants me to cast 20 black or green spells. You know what that means, right? That means we're going over to Brawl. And we're going to play... Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to play Squirrels. Cancel. I've got to fix it. I don't have enough land.
What an adventure.
What is that new land card I got? I got a new land card just recently. I have those? That's cool. I'm looking for... Didn't I get a really nice card just a little bit ago? Like it looked kind of like this, like a full art. I'll take this out. And I'll put in a secluded courtyard. Because it doesn't enter tapped. But I don't want that one. Can I? I don't have it. It's just showing the ones that are available. Hey, it's in the 60s all week in California, just saying. Look. This is what I've got to say about that. If somebody wants to ship me out to California, Well, okay. But I don't think I've got the, I don't think I have the means for it right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing that card. Oh, wait, it had black and red celebs. Hold on. Ha, if you got the Cali cash, then you could fly me out too. Yeah, for real. Everybody, let's go to California. Get the hell away from the snow and cold weather. Like, I don't really like it, you know? Like, usually I just deal with it, but it's getting it's kind of getting a little old, you know? Hey, is that it? No, I keep seeing that full art cards. It's so cool. Is this it? It's not Swarm Yard either. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to remember what that card was because I think I've gone through pretty much everything by this point. And it wasn't even a. I don't even think it was a land. If I'm gonna. Wait, hold on. I really don't have that many cards. So it would have to be here. I'm quite certain as soon as it popped up, we would see it. What is this? Gilded Goose. I do love a Gilded Goose. It's in there, isn't it? It better be in there. Tap a what? That's nice. I don't mind that. We'll put it in there. But it's probably going to come back out. Utopia Sprawl. Enchant Forest. As this art enters, choose a color. Is it in there? This is double mana for me. It's an enchantment for a forest, which is great. And that's... Wait. It's not Beastmaster Ascension. Do I have more than one Chatterfang? No. I thought I had like a different artwork that I hadn't seen before or something. Wait, is this it? Nature's Will? No. What? Oh, I used that card. Yeah, I know what that is. I was gonna say, it looks just like the other. You know I got Dublin Season in there. Is this? No, that's it. That's that card again. It looks just like that though, that full art. I do have Ashnod's Altar in here. I used to have the three tree mascot in there too. Burnished Heart. Also had that in for ramp. Ultima Weapon. Oh, it's just high. And yeah, I think that's it. I just don't have it. So I don't know what card that was that I pulled earlier that I wanted to add into my deck, but apparently it's not going in my deck because I cannot find it. I don't know what it was, and I don't know how to search for like the newest card. They came from Laurelwind Equips though. So I guess that would be one way I could search. Just Lorwyn. I don't know what it... It's like... it was an enchantment, either artifact or a land. And I don't think it was a sorcery. Yeah, yo, I ain't seen it, so that is what it is. I'm gonna go through here. Let's see here. What is this? We'll remove insatiable appetite. And we'll remove... We'll remove woodland investigation. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 22, 34 lands. I mean, that's not bad. Let's run it. Hey, gotta hit the hay. I think I hit my limit for the morning. Nice to see you again. Hope you stay warm. If you ever need anything, find Community Manager Jim in the Velora Discord. That's me. All right, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you again for stopping in, dude. It does mean a lot, and I'm over the moon to be a part of Velora. I'm happy. I'm happy that the community is so accepting and supportive. It's been awesome hanging out with you. It's been super cool chatting. I hope you enjoyed your Magic the Gathering, and maybe one day we'll all get to fly out to California and just be warm. But until then, we'll just keep playing games, hanging out, having a good time. I hope you have a great night or a good morning, and we'll see you next time. We're gonna get in here and play us a commander game before we call it for the night. At the very least, we gotta get in
well
one.
on your way to being a great
I gotta rename it though.
You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play again.
Squirrels. Let's do this. Zero facts. Wow. That's funny. This is such a bad hand. It's such a good hand. Like, it's bittersweet, I have to say, because Crater Hoof Behemoth needs to be in my deck. I really just... Well, of course, we're going to play the Baron Moore. It enters tapped, so... we have to play it. Alright, my boy's got rats. Ah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. Rats are crazy. What is this? 5, 10, 15, 20? Dude, already? This is not okay. This is crazy. He ain't even used his commander yet, man. I'm dead. He can have an unlimited amount of rats. Well, that went way faster than I expected, y'all. We're going to have to go one more.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great
We're going to have to try this again. Rowan, Lisa, Forgotten Archangel. This is not great, but it's okay, I guess. What is that in his hand? Dang it. I misplayed already. I do it all the time. What a bummer. It should have come in first. So I could have done something my second turn. I just gave up a whole turn by doing that. Toxic? Okay. I guess toxic it is. Wonder what he's gonna do. What is your plan? These people suck. Watch, I bet he pops that my Chatterfang again. We're just waiting on you, buddy. Just waiting on you. Yeah, destroy my commander once again. You're so cool, dude. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. He got another destroy card. What is it with people on this game and just popping every single thing that they can possibly try to pop? I mean, I've lost. I think my commander deck is bad, guys. I gotta fix it.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being
Did I get some stuff? Well, hey, at least the good news is that we can check out the store and see if they've got anything cool in here for us. I know that they were bundles. Let's look at the cosmetics here. They're leaving soon. Should I buy any of those? That's the companion of the month. I kind of like him. That's nice. It's a soul ring. Okay. So the dragons are all 5,000. And the companion of the month is 4,000. I'm so close. Holy gust. That was a crazy gust of wind.
What an adventure.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead
planeswalker.
and run
You got a quest.
one more quick game with mono white just so I can get enough to get that friend of the month or whatever, companion of the month, because I think it's leaving. It said January only, and it's the 1st of February, so I think as soon as I close the game, I probably won't be able to get it again. Dang. Unexpected. You run Optimistic Scavenger? I run Optimistic Scavenger. You run Aerialist? I know Block. I run a Plains, and then I Shelter You're a scavenger. Ah. You got your scavenger. That's funny. Oh, wow. Again, dude. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I probably lost. Nah, I'm pretty sure he won. Especially if he gets rid of Scavenger. Oh, his first strike I lost. Ah, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
an adventure. You're well on your way to
How
being
can I
a
get those
great
kind of wins
planeswalker.
normally? And whenever I just need like an extra couple hundred gold, it's like, nope. Okay. Keep what we got. They got the VV sleeves. Yeah, already with the damage. God dang it, I can't believe I'm playing a red deck. Already disgusted with it. I'm already sick of this. I'm already sick of this. Not dealing with the shit. Not gonna tolerate it. I ain't got time for it tonight. I ain't got the patience for it. This game's trolling me hard, man. It's trolling me hard. This is a veteran brawler. Why am I going up against this guy? I've only played this game for 3 days. If it's a red deck, I'm out. Oh, I won. I wonder if it gives me any points. Give me some gold.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being
Ah,
a
I've got
great
enough.
planeswalker.
I knew one game is all I
Got a
needed.
quest.
Come on, let me get my friend. Okay, I thought it was gone already. I was like, no! I'm getting the tiger. You guys, I just spent 4K on a tiger pet. What? You mean I can't change another What? I have another companion though I want to use. What do you mean I can only select this companion? What? Eye of the Tiger? That's funny. Yeah, it just says I have a porcelain mite. And that there's no other companion I can choose from, even though I did totally just purchase. Mr. Tiger guy from the store. See, he's not here. So...
What an adventure.
So where's
You're
he at?
well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest.
Sign
If
up
you
in?
complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play
Yeah,
again.
we're not doing that. Not right now. Well, I guess we will figure out about our little tiger later on. For now, we're just going to claim our rewards and call it a night, ladies and gents. We're going to get ready to transfer everything over to the downstairs office, and it's going to be real cold. I do have to move a gigantic computer, lots of monitors and whatnot, because we'll probably be over there for a good 2 or 3 weeks with the way things are going. But we'll be comfortable, nice and safe. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for playing with us. Thanks for hanging out, chatting. Thanks for the tips, the tactics, tricks. Gamers, we'll see y'all on next time. But until then, as always, remember, happy gaming.